What's up, Gemini? How are y'all doing? It is now time for your bonus reading for February 2023. What I'm looking for is missed details. Any details that I missed or just totally left out of the main monthly reading. That's what I'm looking for here. For those of you who would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading, please check the description box of this video. Excuse me. For those of you who keep asking, yes, they still are on sale. I will let you know when and if I decide to do away with that. Okay. It was a random spur of the moment decision that I didn't really have a plan behind it. So they're still on sale from now until whenever I get tired of it. So check the description of the video if you're interested. All right, let's just jump right in. Starting these off with the person from the past. For those of you not inquiring about a person from the past, stick around. I'll get to you here in a minute. Nine of Pentacles reverse jumped out there. Some of you could be wondering whether or not somebody was just using you. Could be for anything, money, or just anything really. That energy can manifest itself in many different ways. Usually, though, the textbook definition of this right here would be a gold digger. Somebody who's only with you for your money, but it doesn't have to be money. It could be anything other than an actual emotional connection that you maybe wonder if you were being taken advantage of for. All right, let's see. Okay. Some of you kicking yourselves in the ass still. Feeling like you failed, wasted your time. The Lover's card is reversed. Could be another Gemini for some of you. This is the Gemini card for those of you who don't know. So honestly, what I'm feeling like, good God, man. So it's looking to me like you may not realize this right now, but this connection played a very important role in your life. It served a very important purpose, and that purpose is complete. I know some of you don't realize that just yet. There's somebody here, either you or them, not 100% sure who still isn't really totally okay with the fact that this is over. I don't know who that is. Could be you. If you are here inquiring about a past person, this is probably you. Not 100% okay with the fact that it's over. I'm not seeing communication, though. I don't really think either of you even knows how to approach the other. That's the biggest problem here. We'll see how this person's feeling here in just a minute, but it kind of looks to me like they might be trying to just erase the memory of you. Trying to just totally forget about you, pretend that you never existed. But yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of movement here, honestly. I'm really not. Unfinished business, though. World card, death card, Lover's card reversed. Real quick before I forget, let me see the signs I have on the table. I have Virgo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Gemini. Okay. Well, let's see how this person specifically feels about you. That didn't go quite as deep as I wanted it to, but whatever. Let's see how this person feels about you specifically. What's this person's thoughts, feelings, opinions? Ooh, 10 of Pentacles. There we go again. So yes, I do feel like this person is pretty materialistic, even if there wasn't a lot of money involved. Okay. Yes, obviously, for some of you, there was money involved. But there doesn't actually necessarily have to be money involved for somebody to be materialistic in the way that they think. I mean, both of y'all could have been broke as hell, honestly. And still, this person cares more about the appearance of things, the way things look, and what people think about them. Like they are actually like this type of person is much more concerned with making their social media look good than actually forming a genuine connection with somebody. Like to them, what people think about them is more important than what's actually happening. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you got it, flaunt it. I'm all for that. If your life is good, fucking blast that shit all over the place. Who cares? But if it's not really as good as it looks, then that's a you issue. You know what I'm saying? That's a you problem. Ain't nothing wrong with putting your life on social media if your life is actually that fucking awesome. If it is, fucking show it off. But if it's not as awesome as you're making it look, you got something you need to work on then. And I'm feeling kind of like that's how this person is just kind of wired, you know? I don't see them really wanting to take any kind of action to prevent this ending. Looks to me like they're pretty much willing to just let the tower burn to the ground and let it be done, let it be over with. Again, they are trying to forget about you. They're trying to, but they can't help but think about you every single day. But every time your memory creeps up in their mind, it's like they do what they can to shove that memory away and try to forget about it. Blocked communication. They want you to think that they're over it. They want you to think that they're over it. They want everybody to think that they're over it. I don't really think that they are. They may be getting over it because all these healing cards popped out in their spread. Pretty much almost every card of healing popped out for them. But the Six of Swords popped out reversed, telling me that they're not as over it as you think they are. Doesn't look to me like they're taking any action either. So I'm not even going to pull for that. Let's just go straight to the advice. Let's go straight to the advice on this. What's the advice for Gemini? Should Gemini do anything to maybe pursue a reconciliation or communication or what? What's the advice for Gemini, universe? Ten of Swords reversed. There's a healing card for you. I know y'all get so mad at me when I say that. And I really don't give a fuck, man. You don't know how important this is. You don't know how important that healing is, dude. It is so important. But I'll meet you in the middle. I'll meet you in the middle, okay? Hang on. Oh, and the Five of Wands. Okay. I'll meet you in the middle. Hang on. Tower card. Okay. So for now, not forever, for now, let's let that tower continue burning to the ground. Okay. Especially those of you dealing with an on and off situation. I know there's at least one or two of you who lightning has done hit this tower more than once. And you keep putting it out and then repainting the walls, buying new furniture, and then pow, lightning hits it again. Then you put the flames out, start repainting the walls, replacing the furniture, pow, hits it again. Lightning keeps hitting that tower because it's time for that tower to fall. So for now, just for now, let's let it burn. Let's clean up the mess. Do just a little bit of healing, okay? A little bit. Just enough to where you're starting to develop an understanding of the ultimate goal is to be able to look at the situation and understand why the universe made it come to an end. That's the ultimate goal. That's the ultimate goal. I can't tell you how many people come to me asking about a person who is so obviously fucking toxic. And here's the slippery position that it puts me in. If I tell you this person's toxic, you need to get the hell away from them, you don't need a person like this in your life, here's the position it puts me in. If you just take my word for it and say, well, I trust Rich, he sounds like he knows what he's talking about, I'm going to do that. And you do that. But you don't really understand why you should, you will experience that lesson again. The universe will put you through that experience over and over and over until you are able to look at it and say, I deserve better than that. Fuck that. So let's do just a little bit more healing. You don't have to be glowing and floating on a cloud, but at least let's get through the acceptance stage first, because healing comes in 3 stages. Okay. Acceptance, understanding, and then lastly, gratitude. Let's see if we can get done with the acceptance phase and then maybe start working our way into the understanding phase before you decide to try to see if you want to bring this person into your life again. You know, the more healing you do, every day you do a little bit of healing, the more it decreases the chances of you even being interested in a reconciliation. The more healing you do, the less interested you are in trying to go back and try it again. But ultimately, it's up to you. You're the only one that can make that decision. All right, let's look. Shit, what am I looking at now? How about current person? How about current person? If you are not experiencing any problems or issues with your current person, then this is not for you. Damn, 9 of Pentacles reversed again. What is going on with the gold digger energy? What's up with that, man? I'm not trying to get too specific, but this is the second time that the gold digger card just jumped out. So for some of you, maybe the only thing holding this together is finances. Maybe one or the other of you is the breadwinner. Or again, even if there's not necessarily a lot of money involved, it would still be a financial struggle to depart from this connection. Or maybe you feel that way. I don't know. Let's see. 9 of swords. Oh, no, 8 of swords. I'm sorry. Empress. Oh, check it out. Back to back. The Emperor and the Empress came out reversed back to back. I don't think either of you are really feeling this anymore. Uh-oh, and there goes that 7 of swords. Thank you, Chuck, for that super chat. Appreciate you. There goes that 7 of swords. Uh-oh, there might be some sneaky shit going on. And the player card came out too. Damn, dog. Damn, dog. Look. And they came out right next to each other. 7 of swords, King of wands reversed. Uh-oh, dude. Shit. Could be an Aries. Before I forget. Okay, who do I got here? Aries and Taurus. Just Aries and Taurus. Okay. Oh, Gemini. Lover's card reversed again. The connection is getting weaker and weaker and weaker. Some of you are just hanging around wondering. I think you're just hanging around waiting for either A, for it to come crashing down, or B, for it to just miraculously get better. Just kind of hanging and waiting. I feel like that's where the majority of you are at with this. I don't know what to do. We'll just wait and see. Meanwhile, the connection between the two of you is getting weaker and weaker and weaker. The two of you are growing less and less in love and attracted to each other. Let's see how they feel about you. Let's look at their energy, see what kind of person they are. All that good stuff. Nope. Hermit reversed. Could be a Virgo for some of you. Star card reversed. I got Aquarius and Virgo here. Page of Wands. Empress reversed again, but the 10 of Cups. That's kind of weird. So they don't want... Okay. At the end of the day, they don't want this to come to an end. They want everything to work out. But at the same time, they're becoming less and less attracted to you the more the two of you become a vibrational mismatch. I feel like the two of you are growing in separate ways vibrationally. This person misses the good old days. They wish that it could go back to the way it was when you all first connected. And now, like on a vibrational level, you're going this way, they're going this way. So the two of you are becoming like it feels like a big wall is developing between the two of you. The two of you just are starting to speak two completely different vibrational languages. And especially for those of you who came together with this person while you were really young, I know that's not going to be everybody, but I know there's at least one of you that the two of you came together, maybe when you were in your early 20s, maybe now you're in your early to mid 30s. and people, I think people underestimate. Like we think when we're in our early to mid 20s, we think I'm grown. I'm an adult, you know? And then when you get into your 30s, you look back and you're like, oh my God, I was still a little fucking baby. And you know, and then whenever you get into your 40s, I'm sure you look back at your 30s and think the same thing. And then on and on and on it goes. I'm not sure if that ever ends, but the changes that your brain isn't even done developing until you're in your mid to late 20s. That doesn't matter who you are. The human brain, the prefrontal cortex of the human brain is not done developing, but until around age 25 to 27. So the two of you have just grown apart. Regardless, it doesn't matter what age group, you know. The two of you have grown apart a lot. And this person feels it. They know it. They would really rather not grow apart, but they don't really know what to do to prevent it. If they could flip a switch and make it go back to the way it was when you all very first connected, they would. They would. Okay, let's look at the outcome then. Outcome time, outcome time. Outcome. What's the outcome? What's the outcome? Ten of Swords reversed. I don't even know what to think about that. Eight of Pentacles. I'm starting to think that I see at least one more go around at you all trying to work on this. That's good. That's good. Justice. World card reversed. Two of Cups reversed, though. Eight of Cups. Okay. Sun card. It's kind of looking like there's going to be one more really quick attempt at trying to work this out. Kind of looking to me, though, like you're hanging on by a thread. And it looks to me like you're about to walk away from this. Eight of Cups, Two of Cups reversed. That's walking away. That's separating. Was this a codependency connection? A codependency connection. Somebody here may be thinking, well, you're not meeting my needs, so I'm going to go find somebody who will. I got news for whoever's fucking thinking that. No, you won't. No, you won't. That thought process is what is responsible for the majority of relationship failure today. Nobody out there is capable of filling your void for you. And until we get that ideology unwired from the minds of humans, we're going to continue to see relationship failure over and over and over and over. So whoever's thinking that is fucking up because they're about to walk away and then repeat the same cycle with the next person. Let's get the advice. What's the advice? What is the advice? Four of Wands. All right. Whoops. Hang on. What's this? Empress. Okay. Page of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Six of Cups reversed. All right. Well, I think a solid decision, one way or the other, needs to be made. For those of you who just really ain't feeling it, ask yourself this. If I could rub a magic lamp and have a genie pop out and grant me a wish, would I wish for this relationship to work out? Now, for those of you who are saying, not really, done with it. If that's your thought process, it's time to go. Deuces, later, tater. I know it's much easier said than done, but it's still the truth. Now, for those of you who do want to work on this, I'm gonna go ahead and give you the advice that I always give whenever we're in a situation like this. Now, this is the hard part. You ready? The only thing you can do as an individual, don't care who you are, don't care what your sign is, don't care what part you play, I don't care. The only thing you can do as an individual is start working on yourself. That's all you can do. I know everybody gets so pissed off when they hear that. Again, I don't give a fuck. That's the truth. But don't overwhelm yourself. Don't take a look at this big long list of shit that you need to work on and think, oh my God, I can't do all this. Just pick one little teeny tiny thing at a time. One little thing at a time and work on that. Okay, well, I get emotionally triggered every time somebody takes a long time in the line at the store. I'm going to work on that. Something little teeny. I'm going to work on one. I'm going to dedicate this whole year to unwiring this one little emotional trigger. You don't think that has an effect on anything, but it does. That shit extends out and affects everything in your life. Yes, it does. And that's all you can do as an individual. Now, ideally, we want to try to focus this on the relationship. Ideally, like let's say we always get into an argument because, I don't know, you always do this little thing that annoys me. Well, I'm going to work on the way I respond to that thing. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to work on me. And that's all you can do. Once you start doing this and you keep doing it to the point to where you start seeing the results in your life, it gets addictive. And about 85 to 90% of the time, what happens is the person you're dealing with follows suit. They follow suit. Because you can't stand back there with your arms crossed and tell somebody you need to change and not change nothing yourself. If I think there's something you need to change, I'm going to let you know. But you're going to watch me work on myself. Yeah, I'll tell you what you need to work on. I will. But I'm not going to be no fucking hypocrite. Watch me. You're going to watch me work on myself and constantly grow and evolve into a more evolved, higher vibrational version of myself. See what I'm saying? All right. Singles. Let's look at singles. Mm-hmm. Let's look at singles. What's generally happening? That deck said no. What's generally happening between single Geminis and their love interest? What is happening generally? Seven of Pentacles reversed. Oh, could be a Sagittarius for some of you. Ace of Cups reversed, though. Tower card. Ah, man, I was trying to fucking steer around that shit. Okay. Now, I hate to get too specific. For those of you who are interested in somebody who is in a current relationship and you've been patiently waiting on that relationship to come to an end, it does look like that ending is coming. But are they going to look straight to you? It doesn't look like it. With them viewing you as the Queen of Pentacles, I'm not even convinced that they are 100% aware of how interested in them you are. Have you made it known? Okay, for those of you who have never done anything to make it known, I don't think they really know. I don't think they have a clue that you're even into them. Now, for those of you who have made it known, or at least have hinted towards it or flirted with them or something like that, I think they may be kind of batting the idea around in their head, but they're not aware of just how into them you are. They don't even know. I don't even think they have a clue. They don't even have a clue, and they may not be willing to leave this relationship. For those of you dealing with somebody in a relationship, I know that's not everybody, but if you're dealing with somebody who's getting out of a relationship, I don't think that they're just going to be 100% willing to completely let that go right away. There may end up being a reconciliation attempt. Again, if you're not dealing with somebody in a relationship, just scrap that. But I had to throw that in there for those of you who are. Just take what resonates, just chuck what don't. Okay. All right. Let's see how this person feels about Gemini. I got to hurry up here. I got a personal reading I got to get on right as soon as I'm done with this. All right. How's this person feel about Gemini, universe? Hang on. I'm not speaking on that yet. By the way, that is the card of multiple options. Do they see you as having lots of options, or do they want to keep their options open? Or maybe a mixture of both? Queen of Wands. I think you intimidate them just a little bit. Just a little bit. Ooh, yeah, you intimidate them a little bit. You intimidate this person a little bit. I think they may view you as being out of their league, but I do think that they are interested in you. I do think that they are interested in you. King of Swords, King of Cups. Yeah, I do think that this person is interested in you, but I think they view you as being a little bit out of their league, and you intimidate them just a little bit. It looks like y'all communicate good, though. Y'all communicate beautiful. Oh, 10 of Cups. I think that at a certain level, they have an interest in you. King of Cups, 10 of Cups. I think so. But with this King of Swords, Queen of Wands, Five of Wands, I think you intimidate them just a little bit. And again, I'm not convinced that, like, even though they have an interest in you, I don't think that they like to take that thought and run with it too far. Not too far. Okay. Let's see if they're let's see actions and outcome. Are they taking any actions, or what's the outcome for February? Actions or outcome? No, they're too nervous. Too nervous. So it doesn't look like they're taking much action. Two of Pentacles, Three of Wands. No, these are very inactive cards. What's the advice then? What is the advice? What's the advice? Ooh, King of Swords reversed. Hermit. Hierophant. Well, ooh, and the Three of Swords. So do not get involved in any third-party situations. Be sure you're letting it be known, though. Okay? If you have the nerve and the gumption to just come straight out with a love offer, that would be ideal. But we don't have to go that far if you don't want. We got to play around and test the waters, especially like, say, for example, you're dealing with a coworker, and you have friendly conversations at work and whatnot. Well, send them a friend request on Facebook. Test it out. If they accept, show up in their inbox. Ding, yo, what's up? Just test and see. What's up? How you been? Want to go out and grab a drink sometime? Something like that. And see, and if they seem like willing to engage, then you pretty much know that the green light is on. And just kind of let it go slow, but just test them. Just test it out. Test it and see. Don't just sit around and wait. That's one of the worst things that we can do, is just sit around and wait and wait and wait. Oh, I hope they notice me. Are they going to notice me? I hope they notice me. I hope they like me and hope they notice me. They probably won't, honestly. They probably won't. If you're interested, at least do something. I'm not saying that you should have to pursue them, but at least turn the green light on. Let it be known. Okay, let it be known. Now, if you start messaging them and texting them, and then all of a sudden they just stop responding, now they just take a long time to respond. It's 2023. We all got one of these things in our pockets. After a certain point, if you ain't responding for a real long time, it's probably because you don't want to. I know everybody's situation in their life is a little bit different, but if you take forever to respond all the time, it's because you don't really want to respond, isn't it? Just use your better judgment. Let it be known. Do something. Just test the waters. Okay. That's where I would start it out for February. Okay. All right. Well, I feel like those were the messages that my Gemini friends needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this reading here. Thank you all again for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate the love, support, and positive feedback you guys continue to show me every time I get on here and do this. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to check the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.